Worldwide Jess, worldwide Mess.
On The Breakfast Club.
She's a culture shift.
It's time to set it off.
Okay, so this is why I don't want to move to LA. Now, I lived in LA before, but not when all this was happening. I feel like everybody's house gets burglarized. Like, that's the way, like, to you ain't really, like, living unless they break in your house. Because Marlon Wayans' house got robbed. This was last Saturday, but he wasn't there. So the reports that burglars snuck into Marlon's backyard and shattered a window around 2:30 a.m. He wasn't home, but his brother was at his house, Keenan Ivory Wayans. Now, Keenan said that the noise woke him up, but he thought nothing of it and went back to sleep. And so the next morning, one of Marlon's employees, they realized that the house had been ransacked or whatever. So then, of course, police were called and everything. The thieves reportedly stole a safe and several thousands of dollars, which was in it in cash. But Marlon shared a video on social media to address the robbery. This is what he said.
Hey, what's up, people? First and foremost, I'm saying thank you to all the people that checked on me and seen if everything was okay when I was burglarized. I want you to know that they didn't really get much because I don't own shit. The most valuable thing in my house is my house. So unless you're gonna put that shit on a truck and drag it away, then yeah, man, you did well. But I don't own shit. I don't wear jewelry. This is fake. This is just does my heart. It's a heart rate monitor. It's an aura. No necklaces. I don't have cash. I use credit cards. I'm the wrong to rob. Go down the block. There's a lot of flashy out there.
Yeah. Yo, I know his neighbors is like, yo, what do you mean?
Like, you go down the block? No, we're not flashy. You know, the sad thing about it is I tell everybody all the time, we get so comfortable, right? And when I mean comfortable, we have alarm systems on our house. And a lot of times, people don't set them all the time because you're comfortable. You know, you get used to, I'm just going to sleep. I'm not going to set it. But we just have to make sure that we continue to set our alarms, that we always look what's going on. And even if you do hear something in your house, because he said he heard something and went back to sleep, to check on it, because you never want to be in a situation where somebody run up in your crib, you know?
Yeah, that was his brother, you know, Keenan Ivory Wayans. He just woke up and then heard something, then went back to sleep. He ain't think nothing of it. So it's probably more than likely like a big ass house.
Yep.
And he probably just like, all right, whatever. You know what I mean? It's not determined if he got dogs or anything like that. But that's crazy. And it's sad too. It's sad. I feel like we hear about a home burglarization or whatever, or burglary, because burglarization was just crazy.
Burglary, but somebody being burglarized.
Yeah,
but that's like an LA thing. Yeah, like they run up in your crib in LA, and they say they do that because usually the police time to actually get to the house is so long. So like, you know, in certain places it might take 10 minutes, 8 minutes, 12 minutes. They say in LA it might be 30 minutes. Yes.
Yep.
Exactly. That's why I tell everybody, get a dog.
Yeah, definitely get
a dog.
Or dogs.
Dogs, plural.
Big your house is. Moving on to other news, Kendrick Lamar releases Not Like Us music video, and he took more shots at Drake. Did you see the video, Envy?
I did.
You liked it? Did you feel like it was creative?
I think Kendrick is always creative. Like when they break down all the things, like when Kendrick is sitting there and it's dark and they have like a fake Drake walking up behind him, and then the boogeyman takes him away, and then you know he has his wife in there and they're dancing to show that the family's together. So Kendrick does what he does.
Yeah, he does. And then how he had on there, like when he's in the cell with the cinder block doing push-ups, because you know Drake dropped push-ups. That was one of the diss tracks. And I think it was. I think it was very Kendrick. It's different. It is different. I thought it would have been better, but it is what it is. I didn't think he was gonna come out with. I didn't even think that he would have come out with a music video to a diss record. But
yeah, that's probably gonna be one of Kendrick's biggest records.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah. Yep. And the video got over 15 million views in less than 24 hours. Yep. Shout out to Mustard. He was in the video. It was a bunch of little subliminals. So go back and watch it today. It was actually funny. It was cool. We had he had Tommy the Clown, Compton-born NBA star DeMar DeRozan, and Top Dog, who was the CEO of the label TDE. And in the beginning of the video, it's like a snippet to one of his new songs that he dropped. He's
I think it's
really
dope.
LA-ing it up. But that sounds like another LA hit.
It does. I've been talking to a lot of people from LA, and they said, you know, people don't understand outside of LA what he did on that stage, bringing all those neighborhoods together and all those gangs together. He was like, that was so big for the city. He was like, it hasn't been that big since the song Colors, which was like 30 years ago. So
damn,
the
I
fact
remember
that he united so many different people, and I guess we don't understand it as much because we ain't from LA, so we not with that culture. But the fact that he's doing that, the people are just ecstatic with the things that he's doing. So salute to Kendrick and TDE and all those people over there.
Yeah, and it was like a big cookout actually. Honestly, I'm gonna say, I know people probably gonna be mad. I don't really care. It reminded me of God's Plan music video a little bit.
God's Plan? When Drake was running next to the car and all that?
Yeah, no, like just some parts of his video reminds me. I kept thinking about God's Plan. Remember when like he had the people? It was like real hype. Like, you know what I mean? Like showing different parts of the city. Didn't he do God's Plan in Miami?
He did it in Miami, yeah. Mm-hmm. But God's Plan, he was giving people things back, right?
Yeah. But just some of the scenes I saw, like I was like, oh crap!
I gotta look at it again.
Sounds like it looks like the God's Plan video. But shout out to Kendrick. It was Kendrick. It was a very Kendrick production.
Correct.
Yeah. That's Jess With The Mess, my baby.
All right, Jess. Now, Charlamagne is out, so if you want to give somebody Donkey of the Day, 800-585-1051. We'll get to it next. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Wake that ass up early in the morning.
The Breakfast Club.